Hey, Lucky. Let's see. Hey, Tabantha. Hello. Hey, John Lee. And downstairs? Yeah. Good to see you. Goof to see you. Very cold out. Our furnace has been kicking on probably almost all day. It's like 0 degrees out right now. Kind of a challenging work day in some ways. I'm gonna get Ash and Willow's harnesses on, and then we'll go outside for a little bit. Let's see how they like the 0 degrees. So you want to go outside, huh? You want to go outside, huh? Here, Ash. Here, buddy. Hello, come here, baby. Yeah, how do you like that? Zero degrees. So whatever is 0 degrees. Hey, Steven and Jada and Bella. I think we'll keep the door open for like 30 seconds, then we'll come inside because it is just too cold out. Come on. Yeah, come on. Let's go. In. Thank you. Come on, in. Yep. Just as I suspected. Just as I suspected. Mister did not even go outside. I don't blame him. I used a bunch of hand warmers today for, hey, that girl. Hey, Andor. Yeah, we have probably, I don't know, we might have like 5 or 6 inches of snow on the ground right now. We're supposed to get another couple inches of snow tonight, tomorrow, over like I think it's like over a 12-hour period. We're supposed to get another 2 to 4 inches. It was a little bit of a challenging work day, actually. I had a lot of closed places today for work. Didn't happen last year. Last year, I think I had some closed places, but can you give Mr. a scritch by the ears? Sure. All right, Mr. It's a scritchy scritch by the ears. Yeah, I spent a lot of time outside today, and it was a challenging day in some ways. My day was okay. How was everyone else's day? Everyone had a lovely day. Hey, Icon. I actually came home and I took a nap. I got home a little bit early because my job today was actually kind of affected by the Martin Luther King holiday, which is fine, but so I actually got home a little bit early. I got home a little bit earlier than normal, and I took a nap. I took like a 45-minute nap today, and I felt pretty darn good. Ash was actually sleeping in bed with me, and I think Noah and Willow were kind of looking over me as I was sleeping. It was super cute. So, but I have to have dinner, and then I have to do. I'm doing church tonight, so I can probably stay on for like another half hour or so, and then I have to. It's taking naps, especially during a work day, like after work. I almost never do that, but today I took a nap after work. When I get home, sometimes, typically I'm home a little bit later, but kind of my mind is just kind of racing, and not really racing, but it's kind of hard for me to relax. Usually when I get home from work, I usually put away my work things, and I like clean up, take a shower after work, and I start getting ready for a live stream. But since I got home a little bit earlier today, due to the Martin Luther King holiday, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try to take a nap. And I almost never take naps after work, but thank you, Endor. Yeah, Mister's doing pretty good. He's been pretty active. He's been climbing up and down things. He likes climbing he doesn't like climbing high, but he likes climbing on these like soft, they're kind of like bar stools, honestly. I would probably call them a bar stool, so they're kind of like bar stools. He likes climbing on those. He's been pretty good. Hey, Hailey, sounds like good to see you. Your team lost the game last night. They are out. Yeah, bummer. I kind of stopped following. If you're talking about football, I kind of stopped following football when the Packers were eliminated. So. I typically follow the Packers a little bit, but I kind of stopped watching. The Packers after Aaron Rodgers left. And then when Aaron Rodgers left, it just became incredibly difficult for me to like follow like who's on who's on the teams, like who's like the players on the teams. I could probably name a fair number of the players on the team when like Aaron Rodgers was a Packer player, for it was like, what was it, like 2010 to 2020, something like that. I followed the Packers fairly closely, watched a fair number of games, but hey, Justine. And then it's just really hard to follow for me, like who's on the team, like for sports and stuff. And I just kind of started doing other things with my time. I probably spent more time doing YouTube type stuff, So I didn't really. I stopped watching professional football, and I just kind of did other things with my time. The Manning brothers. Both of the Manning brothers were really, really good. I think tomorrow's probably going to be a busy day at work, but the Buffalo Bills lost again in the playoffs 5 years in a row. Well, thanks for stopping by, Steven. Yeah, maybe we'll see you tomorrow or the next day. Appreciate ya. What's for dinner? That's a great question. I should probably try to figure that out. What is for dinner tonight? I think I'm gonna have burritos tonight. I got some leftover taco meat. I made that slow cooker roast. God, did I forget to take? I should probably take pictures of my dinners. I should probably get in the habit of taking more pictures of my dinners and what I cook and stuff for the Discord server. Does anybody like soccer? This year the World Cup is in America. I might watch it. Stella, hello. Yeah, isn't the World Cup in, was it Los Angeles maybe? Turkey burgers and corn, wow. That, I don't know, I don't think I've ever had a turkey burger. I don't think I've ever had a turkey burger. How was it? What did it taste like? If I had a turkey burger, I'd probably have to use a lot of butter. I'm just playing the string game with Mr. I'm going to put the camera down for a second, and we'll see what Noah and Mr. do. Let's see here. Hey, Jordan, hello. remember. So what is it? The World Cup? Isn't the World Cup every? What is it? Excuse me, like every 6 years. World Cup is every 6 years or something like that, right? I remember watching the World. I think it was. Was the World Cup in 2020 also? So or every 6 years, or is it every 4 years? Who's an expert on soccer? I remember I watched a lot of soccer with my dad. So I think the World Cup was it in 2012. So there was a World Cup, and I think it was in 2012, or was it 2010 or 2012? The World Cup was going on, and my dad was watching a ton of soccer. I just couldn't believe it. And the World Cup is every 4 years. Okay, so was it? For whatever reason, I think it was like 2010 or 2012, somewhere in there, or 2008, or. But my dad was watching a ton of soccer. Might have been 2010, yeah. I don't know why, but my dad really got into it. Why aren't you following the string, buddy? The last one was in 22. And Argentina won. Okay. I don't know why Asher's not playing with this string game tonight. So every 4 years, so 2022, so in 2018, 2016, 2012? Somewhere in there. Anyway. I remember I had a lot of fun watching soccer with my dad. Why aren't you, I don't know why he's not being more active. He was begging for the string, but maybe he doesn't like this one. I think he likes the red one. I got out the string just for you, and you're not very interested. All right. Power slap competitions. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not really sure what a power slap is. Let's see. I am all tangled up. Oh, hey, Hillary, hello. Get this one out. I know he likes this one. Really kind of trying to entertain the cats. Trying to entertain the cats, but the cats do not really seem to want to be entertained tonight. I think they can feel it must be something with the weather. I think the cats can sense the different weather, even though they spend all day inside. I think they can tell how cold it is outside. I think. I'm going to put the camera down. Noah Bean wants to hunt the string. Yeah, thank you, Undor. Thank you for stopping by to say hello. Appreciate it. Thank you. It's okay. Nolois. Hello, Nolois. Hello. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, thank you for finding the channel. Appreciate it. Ash is playing. He loves this little red string. You gonna play the string? I'll bring it back. I'll bring it past you. How about that? Excuse me. So I think I'm having burritos tonight, and the slow cooker roast from yesterday turned out really good. And I had salmon last night at my mom's. I think I remember telling people that I went over to mom's last night for salmon dinner, and it was really good. I like salmon, but I don't know if I would eat salmon like every day. I mean, I like the taste of salmon. Usually my mom put some panko breadcrumbs on there, and panko breadcrumbs on the salmon, and bakes it for a while. But I do like salmon. My dad used to make I'm not really sure how he made it, but it was like salmon patties. So what he would do is he would take canned salmon, which was pre-cooked, kind of like canned tuna, but it was canned salmon. And he would mix the salmon with crushed up breadcrumbs. I'm not really sure. I think he probably used just like breadcrumbs and eggs. I'm guessing for the salmon. He used to make salmon patties. Is what I'm trying to say. And then he would make salmon patties. Salmon patties, and then he would fry them in butter in a frying pan, and it was so delicious. All right, I'm gonna put this down for a second, and we'll watch Noah Bean, watch the kitties. plan is 10 days. Awesome. 10 days left and then back to school. Let's see, I'm trying to remember back when I was in high school, like summertime. I really did enjoy the summertime. I really spent a lot of time with friends during the summertime. And I did I remember doing some yard work. I had some neighbor. I did a lot of yard work when I was in high school to make some money. Oh, I should probably feed the kitties. Duh. Oh my gosh, I knew it. I knew you'd come in. What's Din? Din. You chirping at me? Why are you chirping at me? Little gal. Little gal. Kind of mix that together. Cute. It is 5:15 here. Excuse me. Fancy Feast chicken Florentine. That does sound good. I don't think we've ever gotten our cat's Fancy Feast. Oh, here comes Ash. Here, Noah Bean, here. Here. So Mister, doesn't really like eating with the other cats anymore for some reason. He kind of hangs back for whatever reason. So when these three are eating dinner or breakfast, as you can see, and I've put out here. I'll put out another bowl for him, but he doesn't really like eating with the other cats anymore. I'll put out another bowl. Maybe that'll help. I'll get out another. I don't know. He's just maybe he's going through some kind of weird phase where he's being a little bit antisocial when it comes to eating. I guess cats don't really need to be social when they're eating, do they? Watch out. Trying to squeeze through here. Here. Want some? Here. Now he's eating with them. Now everyone's eating together. Hey, Alfredo, hello. There's food on Willow's. There's food over there. Willow has food, but she likes eating off of her brother's plate. That's cute. They are stealing each other's food. I usually try to put out enough food so that they all get enough and they can just kind of walk away when they feel like it. Yeah, Willow doesn't really eat a lot of dry kibble. I think Willow mainly eats wet food for the most part. And the boy cats, I think the boy cats really enjoy the dry kibble. But yeah. Hey, Rajiv. Hey, hello. Oh, hello. Let's see. And Mr. is kind of the cleanup crew. Kind of the cleanup crew. Waits for everyone to leave, then he chows down. But I hope everyone had a lovely work day. Hope everyone had a lovely work day. I had kind of a frustrating, it was sort of a frustrating work day, kinda. Mainly because I have a lot of work from today that couldn't be done because of the Martin Luther King holiday, so unfortunately I think tomorrow is going to be, I was thinking today was going to be a busy day, which it kind of was, but tomorrow is probably going to be a really busy work day for me. At least that's what I think. I really don't know for sure until I actually get to work. Buddy. Here, buddy, why don't we try to finish up some of these little bits? I started I got home a little bit early today, but I took a nap. It was a pretty cold day outside, and sometimes like the cold, for whatever reason, like when it's like this cold out, it just like zaps the energy from. It's pretty darn cold, and sometimes the really cold weather just kind of like saps the energy. Looks like Noah Bean wants to play shoes, but I do have to get going in a little bit. I got to eat dinner, and then I was gonna do. We have a church thing tonight, so I was gonna do church tonight. So unfortunately, I got to get going in a little bit. Good to see you, full of Southern charm. But this week, I don't know. It's hard to tell what my work schedule is going to be like. I know what the days I work, but I might have a couple of later work days tonight. We'll see, or this week. Noah Bean doesn't want to play shoes, so that's okay. Well, let's head back up. You don't want to play shoes, huh? Want to play with that string, don't you? Wants to play with that string. But yeah, I set my timer, and I think I took like a 45-minute nap after I came home. But yeah, I just I feel like, I don't know if you've spent a lot of time outside when it's this cold, but it just seems to like drain. Everything takes longer. Everything seems to take longer when you work outside like this in like 0-degree weather. Everything takes longer to do. Because I had like 4 pairs of pants on today. I had probably 6 or 7 upper layers, and I had like 3 jackets. I had like 3 shirts, and I probably had like 15 or 20 pounds of clothing on, not counting probably 15 pounds of clothing, just trying to stay warm. And I had my work boots, my winter boots on, so it just drains the energy really quick, and just feels much more draining. Looks like No Bean's little. Oh. But anyway, I'm not trying to complain. I'm just trying to explain. I don't really seem like I have a lot of energy right now. It feels like I feel like I don't have as much energy as I normally do. And I tried taking a nap. The nap did help a little bit, trying to recoup some energy, but I think I'm going to go to bed maybe a little bit earlier tonight. But anyway, I'm not trying to complain. I'm just trying to explain. I don't really. But if you want to continue the conversation, you're welcome to join our Discord server, which is totally fine. You can join the Discord server. You can have conversations on our Discord server, or you can join the Discord server and have like private chats with each other. All you have to do is have a Discord account, and you can do like private messaging. private messaging on Discord. You can have conversations on Discord. That's another thing. So, man, what is going on with this thing? All right, friends, I gotta get going. I gotta have dinner. Oh, look, there's Willow. That's what happened. There she is. She's up there. She's up there all the way up top. But I gotta get going. I gotta have dinner, and then I gotta do a church thing. So appreciate you. Bye-bye. Hopefully we'll see you later tomorrow or the next day.